Hello out there, comic book lovers. It is Friday. So you know what that means. I'm doing my Friday night reviews. I am going to take three comics from the previous Wednesday, so the three what I thought were the best, and do a review of them. And then I'm going to take the one that I liked the least. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but it's the one that I liked the least. And check it out. Okay, and welcome to a Thursday night edition of Friday Night Reviews. The book I liked the most this week would be Cult of Ikarus, #1. Published by Scout Comics. It is written by Jenna Lynn Wright. Artist is Carl Slominski. Okay. Slominski. Slominski. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And letterer is Taylor Esposito. Starts out with it's being narrated, but couple being driving down the street. They're being chased. It's a dream. Someone's having a dream. The couple's being chased. They get into a car accident, and it's a husband and wife and a baby. The husband tells the wife, "Take the baby, get out of here. It's me. They're after. Take off." Yada, yada, yada. And they go off. And then, boom, it's a nightmare. So now the person who's narrating it wakes up. Her name is Hunter. Right? And she's going to San Francisco. She's got a book. And she goes to this bookstore in San Francisco. And it's a used bookstore, an occult bookstore. Talks to the owner and says, "Hey, are you Remy?" As in Remy's occult bookstore. And he's like, "Yeah, that's what the sign says. Books, but we're closed." He says, "I'm not here to shop." The guy's, "Okay, even more reason why we're not open." But it turns out that he wants this book. The guy is a old family friend. He knew her parents, and he recognizes her due to a scar on her face, and she was the baby in the accident. So they go, he wants to talk to her. They go to this bar, and band playing, and they sort of having this conversation where he's talking about, she's talking about what life was like in the system, about foster care and how it sucked, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, but by the way, your parents are dead." She didn't know, and so she's all upset, and she gets all pissed off, and it's like, "Wait a minute, you could have taken care of me, but you put me in the system. My parents are dead. This is kind of screwed up." And turns out that a bunch of people are keeping an eye on them, and they said, "We need, this guy right here tells some people, go get her. We want to talk to her. I don't care if it's forceful or not." And goes into the bathroom, and this girl comes in and starts talking to her. It turns out that she's a vampire, and I guess they want the book, because the book, it was written in ancient Transylvanian. Not even the type of stuff they speak now, but it's ancient Transylvanian from 14th century. And so she's trying to fight these people off, and gets away, gets out, tells the guy, "We got to go," and tries to escape. And then there's a little surprise at the end. I don't want to give away a little twist, but very, very good book. They dump a bunch of information on you, but it's not. It's not a. It's done well. There's a lot of information. It's not a huge information dump, but there is some things that you need to know, and it's done in a fashion where it's not overwhelming, and it's entertaining because it's like two people having a conversation, and the guy, you can tell the guy's sincere in his sorrow, in his regret of what happened to her, and her anger what happened is, it's all like legitimate. It's not forced, and the story flows well, and the conversations between the vampire girl and Hunter in the bathroom is interesting. The action scenes are done well, and I really liked this book. Pretty good. The last two were blind buys, and both of these were really good. Especially this one. This one's a little better, and I recommend this book. I really do. It's awesome. So I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5 and say, if you like kind of horror action, get this book because it's entertaining. It's well done. It's well written. And you'll like it. Anyway, let me know in the comments below whether you liked it or not. Like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.